ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदं वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 We will see the sutra number 1150. We don't have time to chant, so directly we will see the sutra. Stane antaratamaha. This sutra, what is the importance of this sutra? So when there are
Many,
adeshanas, sorry,
many possibilities are there.
yeah,
Adeshan.
and there are many adeshas possible. Now you have to choose. Swayamvara has to be done. Choosing the right one. And choosing the right one based on the four possible criteria, condition. One following the other in the order that krama is there, which one to be considered first. If that is not fulfilling, then go to the next condition and to the next condition. Iti. So four things are there. Sthana, one is sthana, second one artha, third one guna, then pramanata. Sthana, artha, guna, pramana. In this krama, in this order, we have to find a suitable adesha for the sthani. Sadrisham, sadrishyam, that is closeness, sadrishyam. Similarity, closeness in terms of similarity only. Closeness, it's not a physical closeness. It is in terms of similarity, sadrishyam. So sthana sadrishyam first, then artha sadrishyam, then guna sadrishyam, then pramana sadrishyam. Sthana sadrishyam means ucharana, the place of pronunciation. That is called sthana sadrishyam. Sthana is the asya, the place of pronunciation. Artha is meaning. Artha is meaning. If sthana sadrishyam doesn't work, then it's not able to, if you're not able to find the sadrishyam with the sthana, then go for the next one. That is artha, the meaning. If artha sadrishyam also doesn't work, you're not able to find a suitable adesha, then go for the next one. Guna, guna sadrishyam. Guna, the word here means prayatna. Guna, the word means prayatna. Then, what prayatna is? Bhagya prayatna. Because sthana is already told, place of pronunciation. So, bhagya prayatna. It is bhagya prayatna only. Bhagya prayatna ba?
Yes, ji, you told Bhagya
Yes,
Prayatna.
Bhagya Prayatna. Just confirm.
Gune ityukte vakya prayatna.
Bhagya Prayatna. Yes. If that also doesn't work, then go to Pramana. Ma means to measure. Ma means measure time. So based on the time, the kala it takes. Pramana Sadrishyam. So Sthana, Artha, Guna, Pramana. 4. Kramena Pashyamaha. This is Kramena. We are going to see in Krama. Already we have seen, I think. This to be applied in this order only. In this order means not all. If one doesn't follow, other. The first one, Sthana, is Sthana Sadrishyam Asti Chet, then you have to stop there. Sthana Sadrishyam. Yes. Based on Sthana, we can fit the right Adesha in the Sthani. So, Sthana Sadrishyam, example, so many examples. Whatever we have
First
seen.
sthana and artha we finished. Guna sadrishyam.
Oh, Guna Sadrishyam we have to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Just quick recap. Sthana, do you have any doubt in Sthana? Everything is based on Sthana. Whatever we Sandhi rules we have seen, like eco energy and Sandhi.
Yeah.
And
Adhengunaha.
so many Sandhis. Guna, all these are Sthana based. We have seen many examples are there. Artha Sadrishyam. Yes.
Akaha.
Take the meaning.
Dirgaha.
Take the meaning. Here, this Pada, Tad, Mada, Nas, all these has got some meaning. These dhatus, right? So, if these are there, and the corresponding adeshas are there. Corresponding adeshas are there. So many adeshas are there. So, Pad is there. Pad, Sat, Nas, Mas, Vrit, Vish, Asan, Yushan, Doshan, Takan, Udan. Okay. All these are there. In this place of this, the adesha will be, the adesha is, 1 minute. Okay. This is the 6163. Sutra is 6163. Just going there, 6163. It says, Asmin Sutre Talyodesha Shabdaha Adesha Rupena Dattaha Santi. All these are adeshas. All these are adeshas. Now, where with this adesha will come? Corresponding, this adesha is, Pad will come in the place of Pad. Pad will come in the place of Pad. Then that will come in the place of Nas. Corresponding adesha. Nas, Mas. So these are the adesha will come in the place of that which is in line with the meaning of that. So Artha Sadrishyam. This is, yeah, I can see here. Pada Shabdasya Pad Adeshaha. Pada Shabdasya Pad Adeshaha. Danta Shabdasya Dant Dat Adeshaha. Nasika Shabdasya Nas Adeshaha. So Mas Shabdasya Mas Adeshaha. So Adeshas are given. But what about the Sthanis? The Sthanis are taken depending on the meaning of what the Adesha is. The Adesha and the Artha. They have to match the meaning of the Sthani and the meaning of the Adesha. You cannot substitute that in the place of Pada. You cannot substitute. Pada and that, they got different meanings. Similarly, Pada Adesha, Pad cannot come in the place of Danta. Danta means teeth. Pad means to go. Padyate, to move. So that cannot come. So here, the replacement of Pad, Dat, etc. in keeping with the meaning of the Sthani. Therefore, Artha Sadrishyam. Therefore, this is Artha Sadrishyam. I gave another example, I think. I gave the example of Akas Savarne Dirgaha. Right? Akaha Savarne Dirgaha. Dirgaha is there. When Ak is followed by the Savarna Ak, then Dirga will be the Adesha. Here, dirgha is what? You have to take the we take the meaning. We take the meaning of we take the what does dirgha means? Long. So therefore, many dirghas are there. Many dirghas are there. A, I, U, iti. And dirgha meaning the long. And savarna dirgha. Therefore, dirgha meaning long. So we understand it is dirgha. Dirgha means it is two matra. So taking the meaning of the word dirgha and the savarna, that is the similar dirgha letters, must be the replacement. So here also arthataha we apply. Artha sadrishyam is there. Akaha savarne dirghaha. When ak is followed by savarna ak, this example also. This is rule also is example for this arthataha application. Artha sadrishyam. Artha sadrishyam, you can take this also. Akastavarne dirghaha iti. And this is a good example. This very clearly shows this example, the 61763. Many adeshas are there. These adeshas will come in the place of stani in keeping with the meaning of this stani here. Here there is no stana pramana, stana sadrishyam atava guna sadrishyam. They are all not there. Just in keeping with the meaning. We cannot look for the place of pronunciation. No, that is not applicable here. List of adesha and stani is there. A list of adeshas are there. Now, how will you select? See the similarity based on the meaning of the adesha in keeping with the stani. Then that is the right choice. Antaratamaha, closeness, sadrishitvam. Okay. So here he says, Atra staninaha na uktaha. In this sutra 6163, what the sutra tells, it is not important. Just a list of adeshas are given. Here, staninaha na uktaha. Stani are not mentioned. Ataha ye shabdaha artha sadrishena adesha samanaha santi. Te stani rupena svikriyante. So therefore, these shabdas artha sadrishena, in keeping with the meaning, adesha samanaha santi. In keeping with the meaning of the stani, corresponding adesha will replace. Pad shabdasya pada iti, dat shabdasya danta iti, etc. Etadeva artha sadrishyam. Okay. So stana sadrishyam, then artha sadrishyam, then gunaha. Gunaha means prayatnam here. Gunaha iti yukte prayatna. Prayatna is bhagya prayatna. Yatra sthana sadrishyena artha sadrishyena nirnayam kartum na shakyate. When you are not able to conclusively identify the adesha for the stani by these two, sthana sadrishyam or artha sadrishyam, then only you come to the third one. That is the krama, order. Tatra guna sadrishyasya upayogaha karaniyaha. There we have to see the similarity based on the guna. That is bhagya prayatna. Example, jayoho anyatarasyam. That is the best example. Jayoho anyatarasyam. What does the rule say? Can anyone say the rule? What does it mean?
When hakara repeated by jai letter, then hakara will be replaced optionally by the fourth letter of the class to which the jai belongs.
Jai letter belongs. Why fourth letter? Why not the other letter?
Because of the prayatnam.
What prayatnam?
Bhagya prayatnam.
Bhagya prayatnam. Okay. Hakara is there. What are the bhagya prayatnams of hakara? What are the bhagya prayatnams?
Of this class letters. You're saying.
No, I'm asking what are the bhagya
Oh,
prayatnams?
okay.
Bhagya
What are the
prayatnam
bhagya
of
prayatnam?
the varna, of the ushma varna, akara itself.
Mahaprana.
You have to tell all the 11 Bhagya Prayatanams are there. You have seen all the 11 Bhagya Prayatanams.
Yeah.
Bhagya Prayatanaha, Eka Rashada iti, Vivara, etc.
Yeah.
Vivara, Sambara, Shvasa, Nada, Gosha, Agosha, Alpa Prana, Mahaprana, Udata, Anudata, Swarita. So Hakara is which one now?
That comes in Mahaprana. 100%.
Mahaprana number 1. Okay.
Mahaprana.
Then
again it is
Samvara Nada Gosha.
First you see Akara is it a kar or hush? Is a kar or hush?
Hush.
It's a soft consonant. Therefore, soft consonants are
Samvara Nada Gosha.
Samvara Nada Gosha. Yes. Samvara Nada Gosha.
And then Mahaprana.
Mahaprana also is there. Udata and Udata, you leave it out. That depends on the Udata is not there. Okay, Udata that is
Only for Ach letters, right? Ach.
Yes. So now this Sambara and Nada, Gosha and Mahaprana. These are the Bhagya Prayatanam for the letter Hakara. Now you take the any class you can take and analyze all the letters of the class. Let us take the first class Kavarga. What about the Ka is?
First Ka is Kar letter.
Kar letter. Second one also Kar letter.
Yeah, Kar letter.
So being Kar letter, what are its Bhagya Prayatanam?
It is Vivaraha, Shwasaha, Agoshaha.
Yes, Vivara, Shvasa and Agosha.
Agosha.
So first letter and second letter they are ruled out.
Yeah.
Because it is Kar and therefore it's totally different Bhagya Prayatana. What about 3, 4, 5? Are they all soft consonant?
Goshaha.
Yes,
Yeah.
Samvara,
Nada,
and
Gosha.
Nada and Gosha. Now, among these three, the last one is okay. Among these three, we are going to select now.
Mahaprana.
Mahaprana, good. So, among these three, that is third letter of the class, fourth letter of the class, and fifth letter of the class, 3 and 5 are ruled out because it is Alpa Prana. Only fourth letter is left out. Fourth letter is Mahaprana. That is why we say fourth letter is the best choice. This is based on what?
Prayatanam.
So Bhagya Prayatanam for Guna Sadrasham, this is the example.
Okay.
Example is given Vag plus Harihi. Vag plus Hari. Okay, let us read that. Yata Jayoho Anyatarasya Manena Sutrena Jay Varnat Parasya Akarasya Stane Purva Savarnaha Bhavati. It's called Purva Savarna Sandhi. We have seen this. Yata Vag plus Hari iti atra anena sutrena Akarasya Purva Savarnaha iti yukte Kakarasya Savarnaha vidiyate. Kakarasya Savarnaha vidiyate. Okay. Then Gakarasya Savarnaha iti yukte, all the letters of the class consonants. Ka, kha, ga, ga, na. These are the Savarna letters. Down. Many adeshas are there. How are you going to select? Etebhyaha akarasya sthane kaha varnaha agachet iti prichet. Etat jnatum sthana sadrishya artha sadrishya va sahayam svikartum na shakyate. Can you do by sthana sadrishyam? No. Artha sadrishyam is also not possible. Therefore, ataha atra guna sadrishyam drashtavyam. So you have to come to guna sadrishyam. You have to see guna sadrishyam. Akarasya bhagya prayatanaha samvara nada gosha mahapranaha. तादृशाः एव गकारस्य अपि अतः अत्र गकारस्य स्थाने गकारः. Always the fourth letter will be there. That's like here in this example गकारः विधीयते. अतः वाक् plus hari becomes वाग्घरी इति सन्धिः भवति. सर्वेषां वर्णानां भाग्यप्रयत्नः अत्र निर्दिष्टाः सन्ति ते दृश्यन्ताम्. That's what guna means भाग्यप्रयत्न. You have to consider भाग्यप्रयत्न iti. So guna sadrisham is done. Then the next one is if guna sadrisham also, by guna sadrisham also, if you could not able to find the right adesha for the sthani, come to next one. Pramana sadrisham. Pramana iti yukte ucharana matra, the time taken to pronounce. Eka matra, dvimatra, trimatra, ardha matra iti. So etra sthana sadrishyena, artha sadrishyena, guna sadrishyena निर्णयं न कर्तुं न शक्नोति न भवति तत्र प्रमाणसादृश्यस्य साहाय्यं स्वीक्रियते यु टेक् दि सादृश्य साहाय्यं दि हेल्प ऑफ प्रमाणसादृश्यं यथा यथा अदसोः अदसो से धाधु मे दो महा अनेन सूत्रेण this example for others shabda okay example for others shabda अनेन सूत्रेण others शब्दस्य दकारस्य मकारः तथा दकारात् परस्य वर्णस्य उकारः आदेशः भवति others shabda is that there dakara is that dakara will get makara adesha and dakarat parasya varnasya ukaraha adesha. So dakara will get akara adesha and that which follows dakara will get ukara adesha. It is there. Adasaha, adaso sedhadu do maha. It is sutrena. So now ayam ukara adesha yadi rasva varnasya sthane bhavati tarhi rasva ukarah आदेश रूपेण विधीयते तथा अयम् उकार आदेशः यदि दीर्घ वर्णस्य स्थाने भवति तर्हि दीर्घ उकारः आदेश रूपेण आगच्छति अत्र यद्यपि उकारः विधीयमानः अस्ति तथापि सवर्ण ग्रहणं करोति इति भाष्ये स्पष्टीकृतम् अस्ति. So here I just tell you what he says. Adas shabda is there in the place of dakara makara comes. Can you decline adas shabda? Aso, amu, ami, right?
Yeah.
Aso, this others is sakaranta shabda. Sakaranta shabda in all the gender. What does others mean?
That.
Others mean that, right? Others mean that. That which is remote, which is far away.
Very far away.
Very far away. But it is available for the perception. Yes.
Yes.
Others. So others sakaranta shabda and it is declinable on all the genders. So in Pullinga it will be asau, amu, ami. Asau, amu, ami pratama vibhakti form. Then dvitiya vibhakti will be amum, amu, amun. Then tritiya amuna, amubhyam, amubhihi. Amushmai, amubhyam, amubhyaha. Now, you can see this form. Asau, amum, amuna, amushmai. Okay. But here, amubhyam, amubhyam, amushmai. Amushmai, okay. Amushmai, amubhyam is, you can see, amubhyam. U is there. Others is a shabda. It says dakara is replaced by makara. Da is the dakara is equal to dakara plus da is equal to dakara plus makara. So dakara is replaced by makara. Okay, the sutra says, coming back to this. So here, atra adas shabdasya dakarasya sthane makaraha adesha. That is number one. Then dakarat parasya varnasya. After dakara, what is there? Akara is there. In the place of akaraha, what comes? Ukaraha adesha bhavati. Ukaraha adesha bhavati. So ukara adesha. If this ukara adesha, it says ukara adesha only. So if this ukara adesha comes in the place of short vowel, then it will be short vowel u. If it comes in the place of the long vowel, then becomes u. In keeping with the matra of the sthani, the adesha also changes. That is why you have got amubhyam, amubhihi. In keeping with the matra of the sthani, the adesha also. Ukara is just, he says, ukara means all the 18 forms are there. U, and pluta, and all other forms Now, among the 18 forms, which one you will select as an adesha for the letter which follows the dakara in the other shabda? Among the 18 forms, which one you will select depending on the matra? If the following letter is a short vowel, then replace Rasva Ukara in that place. Rasva Ukara will come in the place of that Stani. If Stani is here, the Stani is that which follows Dakara, that is Stani. So don't worry about this part. This is only an example. Dakarasya Makara Hadeshmari, it's okay, let it happen. Here, our interest is Dakarat Parasya Varnasya, that which follows Dakara. There, that is a Stani. If the Stani is a short vowel, then short Ukara will replace. If that is a long vowel, then Dirgha Ukara will replace. That is what he says. That is what the example is. Only that much. Okay. We cannot go into the sutra, see what it is, because it is out of scope, and we have to know other shabda. Then the sup pratyas are added. So subanta vidhi and all we need to know. So it is out of scope. So don't worry about that. Only know this much. Pramana sadrishyam means the replacement of adesha in the place of stani is keeping with the matra of the stani. That's all pramana adrishyam. Pramana sadrishyam. This is clear?
Yes.
The replacement of stani by the adesha is in keeping with the matra, the pramana of the stani. Adesha being ukara in this example. 18 forms of ukara is there. Now, which one will replace stani? That depends on the matra of the stani. If the stani is a vowel is going to be replaced by this ukara. If it is a short vowel, then short ukara will come. Rasva ukara will replace. If it is long, then dirgha will replace. That is what pramana sadrishyam is. If that is understood, then this is fine. Nothing else is there in this to say further. Okay, you understand this?
Yeah.
This is the example given. Pramanataha iti. Adha Shabda itself, if you remember, Adha Shabda, if you can memorize Adha Shabda, fine. Otherwise, no Pratama Vibhakti, that much is enough. You are given a discount for Adha Shabda. So, what to talk of deriving the Vibhakti of Adha Shabda is not required. Not required means we will see that. We will see that later. Now it is not required. But what we know, it is not required now. Whatever we know, that much is this explanation is sufficient. Knowing that replacement of stani in keeping with the matra.
Yeah.
Adesha should be in keeping with the matra stani. That is called pramana sadrishyam. So therefore, stani antaratamaha. So antaratamaha is closeness, the proximity. When an adesha has to be made in the place of the stani, then the closest possible adesha has to be applied. That is what this sutra says. Okay. So with this we are ready for doing the Vidhi Sutras. We are ready for doing the Vidhi Sutra, but some more sutras, Paribhasha Sutras are there. I think that I will explain when the context comes. Then you will understand. Like Yena Vidhi Tadantasya, and some Vartika also is there. Yasmin Vidhi Tadadav Al Grahane, and some important Paribhashas are there. That contextually I will explain, you will understand. Now we can go to the Vidhi Sutra. We can go to the Vidhi Sutra. Up to now, so far we have been seeing Sanya Sutra, Paribhasha Sutra, right? So only that those sutras we are seeing, Sanya, Paribhasha, names are important because we are going to use names. And Paribhasha, how to interpret the sutra. So how to identify the stani, how to identify the adesha. So all these things we have seen so far. So now we can go to the next one. Before going to the next one, have you seen this the Sanya, Samhita?
Samhitayam, no ji.
Just Samhita, the name. Sanikarsha Samhita. You have not seen?
No, no.
Okay. That we will see. Because we are going to see. Next one is Sandhi. Sandhi Vidhi we are going to see. Therefore, Parasannikarshaha Samhita. This is one more Sanya Sutra. This is the next sutra in the Laghu Siddhanta Kaumadi. If you go to the Laghu Siddhanta Kaumadi, if you see these sutras, you will find all the sutras we have covered, starting from the beginning. In this Laghu Siddhanta Kaumadi, starting from the Sanya Sutras, you can see all the sutras we have covered. In fact, more sutras, but here, in this, all the sutras we have covered. Starting from here, one sutra I think it's left out, we will see that. Alantyam, adarsham lopaha, tasya lopaha, adirantena sageta. That we have to see. Adihi antena sageta. That I will teach you. Not a big thing. Adirantena sageta, that one sutra we have to see. Then ukalo jasva dirgha putaha we have seen. Ucchehi anudataha, nichehi anudataha. Ucchehi udataha, nichehi anudataha, samahara swaritaha, mukanasika vachananasikaha. So all these sutras we have seen. Tulyasa prayatnam savarnam. Then Anudit savarnasya cha apratyaha we have seen. Now this chapter is going to be completed. So Parasannikarsha Samhita. The next chapter is going to be Sandhi. Therefore is introducing Samhita, the Sanya Samhita. Since we have not seen the Sanya Samhita, we will see that. And then we can go to the Vidhi Sutra, Sandhi Sutras. Now, Parasannikarsha Samhita 14109. First chapter, fourth section, 109th Sutra. Parasannikarsha Samhita. What is Samhita? Samhita means Sandhi. Samhita is a technical name for Sandhi. Use Sandhi. Panini Maharishi uses the name Samhita. Paraha. Paraha is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Paraha. Sannikarshaha. Sannikarsha means closeness, proximity. Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Samhita also Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Can you see the screen?
Not yet. ji.
Not it.
Not yet. Okay.
Time is up. It's like another 3 minutes. They are going to start the other class.
How do you know?
Yeah, the other class is going to start in another 3 minutes.
How do you know? It's only 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8. Oh, no, another half an hour. Okay. Okay. Then fine.
Not half an hour. We will complete this sutra and then we can.
No. I'm saying for the other class starting is another half an hour. Okay.
8 o'clock. So time is there.
Okay.
So Parasannikarsha Samhita. This sutra we will see. And then we can stop. The next class, this Adirantena Sageta. By that sutra only we form the Pratyaharas. That we can see. And then we'll go to the Sandhi roots. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, ji.
Yes.
So this Parasannikarsha Samhita also, another important topic is that Akadarat Eka Sanya. That the topic we will see later. Akadarat Eka Sanya. We'll discuss that later. Just a simple introduction to this sutra. Paraha Sannikarshaha Samhita. So what is Sannikarsham? What is Sannikarsha? Sannikarsha means Sanidhyam, closeness. That is called Samhita. So Varnanam Atishaya Sanidhyam Samhita. Varnanam Atishaya closest. Atishaya is closest proximity. That is called Sanhita. Yatra dvayoho varnayoho uchcharanam vina vyavadanam. Vyavadanam vina kriyate. Vyavadanam vina kriyate. Vyavadana is space, gap. Tatra tayoho varnayoho madhye Sanhita asti iti uchyate. Vyavadana is space. No vyavadana, sanidhyam. Atishaya sanidhyam. Close proximity. So when there is no vyavadana between two varna, then varnayoho madhye samhita asti. Then those are considered to be this samhita, sandhi, the close proximity of the letters, and because of which a change happens. That is also called sandhi. That is also called sandhi, not samhita. Here he says that by definition, the close proximity of the varnas alone is called samhita. And we use the word sandhi to mean the close proximity of the letters and also the resultant change happening due to that. Both are referred by the word sandhi. Sandhi karya also is referred by the word sandhi. So sandhi is what we use. And Panini Maharishi uses the word samhita. And by samhita means only the close proximity. The resultant change is not covered by this definition samhita. You please note that. Okay. Varnanam atishaya sanidhyam samhita. That's all. But we say sandhi, sandhikarya also we referred by the word sandhi that we use. In Vyavahara, we use those words. Sandhikarya also called sandhi iti. Now, samhita cheshu chana staleshu nitya asti. Cheshu staleshu vikalpena asti. Vivakshaya agacchati. Asmin vishe eka karika prasiddha asti. This we know. Samhitaikapade nitya. Nitya dhatu pasargayoho. Nitya samase vakyetu. Sa vivaksha apekshate. This shloka we have seen. This sandhi chart you will find this shloka. Samhitaikapade nitya. In eka padam. Within a padam, sandhi is nitya. Nitya means it is a must. Nitya. And between dhatu and upasarga, it is nitya. Samhita is nitya. In samasa also it is nitya. But in a vakya, which are made of words, the padams, individual padams, between them, it depends on the vivaksha. It depends on the vivaksha of the speaker. It can join or it need not join. So between the words of the sentence, the samhita is optional. It depends on the vivaksha of the person. Okay. Then, Sangamitraji, did you attend the last Gita class, this Sanskritam class? Pragrigya Sandhi?
I didn't attend, but I saw the recording.
I think I have not taught before.
Yeah.
Pragrigya Sandhi, Prakriti Bhava
Not-
Sandhi.
Yeah.
Now the
Vritti
chart is
Sandhi for-
complete. The chart is complete. It is uploaded in the Google Drive, the OneDrive, not Google Drive, OneDrive.
Okay.
Please.
But somebody has uploaded that also yesterday. Yesterday I saw that in that drive also.
Where uploaded?
Yeah, you have.
OneDrive link. Okay. You have posted the OneDrive link in the group. But I have uploaded that file, the Sandhi chart, in the OneDrive link. Summary of Sandhi rules number 6. There, this Pragrigya Sandhi, Prata Sandhi. I think Vasantaji, in our batch, in this batch, I have not taught this. I think. So
Yeah.
Yes.
now the chart is complete. You can, I think you attended the class, Vasantaji, so we will not have a problem.
Yes.
You know
I
what
watched
it is.
it. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now, coming back to here. Iti yukte, ekasmin pade upastiteshu varneshu samhita bhavati eva. Yes, within a padam, sandhi, samhita happens. Yata Rama iti atra repa akarayogo madhye makara yoga madhye makara akara yoga madhye samhita nitya asti. Ataha etesham uchcharanam vyavadhanamena karaniyam. He's saying the close proximity of the letters. Okay, that what Melanam has happened, Repa plus A, and A followed by Makara, Makara followed by the A. For the Rama Shabda, he says, so Vina Vyavadanam between the Varna, the Samhita, the close proximity is there. That's what he says. Example, Rama he gives. We can take the example of this Sandhi rules which are applicable within a Padam. We have seen so many examples. So within a Padam, the Samhita is Bhavati Eva. Samhita is there. And between Dhatu and Upasarga, Dhatu Upasarga Yoga Madhya Samhita Nitya Asti. Yata Agachati, A is the Ang Upasarga. A followed by Ga. Is there any Vyavadana? No Vyavadana, no space, no gap. Viramaha na karanya. A and Gachati, there is no Virama, gap. Pause is not there, pause. So Viramaha na Svikaraniyaha. Therefore, Samhita Asti. The close proximity is there. Similarly, Samastapade is in Samasa. Purvapada Uttarapada Yoga Madhya Samhita is Nitya Asti. Similarly, between the Purvapada and the Uttarapada, Samhita Bhavati Eva, like Raja Purushaha. Rajan is a Pradipadikam. Purushaha, Purusha is a Pradipadikam. These two Pradipadikams are two Padam. In fact, it is two Padam. The corresponding Pradipadikam is Rajan and Purusha. They come together, become one word, which is a Samasa compound. Samasyate. So, this Raja and Purushaha, though Raja is a Padam having its Pratipadika Rajan, similarly Purusha having its Pratipadika Purusha has Pratipadikam Purusha. Between these two, when they come as a single Padam, no Vyavadana between this. So, the Samasa it is Nityam. Samhita is the Nitya Eva, Nitya Bhavati Eva. So, there is no Virama, there is no pause, Vyavadana between the two Padams which are involved in this Samasa, Purva Padam and Uttara Padam. So, Samasa Nitya Bhavati. Then, Vakye, in a sentence, in a Vakya, Binnayoho Padayoho, between Binnayoho, Shabdayoho, Padayoho, Madhyetu Samhita, Vaktuhu Icha Anusaram Bhavitam Argati. It depends on the Viraksha of the speaker. So, between the words in a sentence, of the sentence, Yata Palam Patati, Palam Tata Patati, Etayoga Madhye, Samhita Svikritya, Palam Patati or Palam Patati. Palam Padantamakara becomes Anuswara, you see Palam Patati iti, Viramam Vina api Ucharanam Kartum Shakyate. No chet, if not. Samhitayaha Abhavam Matva, Palam Shabdat, Anantaram, Viramam Svikritya, Patati iti asya Ucharanam Bhavitum Argati. So you can have Vyavadana between two, because Palam is one word and Patati is another word. Between them it is, Samhita is, depends on the speaker. Now, the word Samhita is important. The word Samhita is important, which means Parasannikasha Samhita. The Samhita as the Adhikara Sutra, or it's as the you will find the word Samhita in many places in the Sutra Pata. As an Adhikara Sutra, one is, then in other places you will find as part of the Sutra. As part of the Sutra, you will Sanya Pradesha. We call that as Sanya Pradesha. The place where the Sanya occurs, Sanya Pradesha. So, one is Samhitayam, important Adhikara. Under this Adhikara only all the Achandi rules come. Samhitayam 6172. 6172. Important Adhikara Sutra. Similarly, 63114. Samhitayam. Another place, another Adhikara. 6th chapter, 3rd section. The same Adhyaya, the 3rd chapter, Samhitayam is there. So, these are the two places, two important adhikara. So you will find all the Sandhi Sutras covered here. In other places also it is there. In other places also it is Samhitayam is there, but it's not an adhikara sutra, but as part of the sutra. Like the sutra in the Tripadi, 82108. Tayoryava Vachi Samhitayam. This is a sutra. In that Samhitayam is there. The Samhitayam 82108, what you see in the screen, the Samhitayam goes as Anuvritti. Samhitayam goes as Anuvritti 82108. 821, starting from there. 82108 is the last sutra of the second section of the 8th chapter. Starting from there up to last section 8.4, up to 8.4 till the end of the sutra pata it goes, starting from 8 to 82108. That is the last sutra of the second section of the 8th chapter. Starting from there up to the end of the sutra pata, Samhitayam goes as Anuvritti. Here Samhitayam as part of the sutra it is there. It's not an adhikara sutra, but Samhitayam goes as Anuvritti. So all these sutras covered under this, they are Samhita Sutras, Sandhi Sutras. So these are the three places Samhita, the word appears. At two places it appears as Adhikara Sutra, and in one place it appears as part of the sutra, the Sanya Pradesha, and it goes as Anuvritti to all the sutras. So the Samhita is very important. Samhita is important. Okay. Samhita means Sandhi. So whatever rules are covered in these sections, in this under these topics, this will be called Samhita Vidhi, Sandhi Vidhi. Okay. This is one. This is Samhita, Parasannikasha Samhita. The next one is Suptingantam Padam. That we know. Suptingantam Padam, we know. Subantam Tingantam Cha Padasangyam Syat. 1414. You can remember easily this number. You know, you remember the Rama Vanavasa, 14 years. So if you remember 1414, 1414. Suptingantam Padam. What is a Padam? Padam is a technical word, different from Shabda, that ends with Sup Pratyaya. That which ends with Ting Pratyaya, they are called Padam. Subantam is called Nama Padam, Tingantam is called Kriya Padam. So Sup Ting Antam Padam means Sup Antam Padam, Ting Antam Padam. That is how you have to connect. Sup, Sup you have to connect to Antam. Similarly, Ting you have to connect to Antam. Sup Antam, Subantam, Tingantam, Tingantam Padam. Yaha Shabdaha Sup Pratyantaha Asti, Ting Pratyantaha Asti, Tasya Anena Sutrena Padasanya Bhavati. By this sutra it gets a Sanya Padam. And we know the Supratyas are covered from the section, from the chapter 4.1 onwards, fourth chapter, first section onwards. The Supratyas, Pratyas added to Pratipadikams are covered. Whereas in the third chapter, in all the four sections of the third chapter, the Pratyas which are added to Dhatus, they are covered. In that third chapter only, the Ting Pratyas are available. Okay. So this is what is Suptingantam Padam. So we can stop here. So with this, the Sanya and the Paribhasha Sutras are over. Next class we will start the Vidhi Sutra. And with the Adiranti and Sagaita, one sutra is left out that we will cover. That is a sutra by which we form Pratyahara. So Pratyahara Sutra, how Pratyaharas are formed. That sutra we will see, and then we will see the Sandhi with these sutras. So, any doubts you have?
No, Ji. No.
Anybody
No.
having doubts? No?
No, sir.
Okay, so we stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಜಿ.